Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a little while and sorry about that. Had some things come up. I know, I'm sorry. It's taking a while to get my channel up and running. Please be patient. It's just basically something that I'm doing for the fun of it. It's not like it's going to be a job. Well, I guess I could have it be a job if I wanted to, but whatever. So today I think I'm going to actually do one of my top 10s. Right now I'm just doing a little intro, say hello, long time no talk, no chat. Welcome back, and let's get started. So like I said, today will be one of my top 10s. Alright, so like I said, today's going to be my one of my top 10s. I've got so many different top 10s, it's not even funny. For me, it's all in my own opinion. It's all, based on what my likes, my dislikes. So, yeah, let's get started. So today is going to be what I think are the top 10 shows that got canceled just a little too early. So, like I said, the top 10. We're going to go from number 10 all the way to the number 1 show that I thought was canceled just a little too soon. So, and I want you guys to leave your comments in your below of what you think is your top 10 that you think got canceled too soon. Was there something that I missed that you think maybe I should have gotten to, or maybe just gotten to see? Leave your comments below. Alright, so my top 10 starts with Jericho. It started in September of 2006, ran till March of 2008 on CBS. It was 29 episodes. It was a post-apocalyptic action drama that was in Jericho, Kansas, where the residents live with the aftermath of a nuclear bomb and all the fallout and everything that happens. There was a nuclear attack on 23 of the major cities throughout the country, and so it was just the aftermath of that and the town coming together, rebuilding, trying to find out what happened. It starred Skeet Ulrich as Jake Green. He now is on Riverdale, for those of you who aren't sure who Skeet Ulrich is. I just feel that was canceled a little too soon. And so, take a look at it. Like I said, Jericho, my number 10. Alright, for my number 9, it's a little show called The Hat Squad. We're going back to 1992 to 93. It was 13 episodes, only 11 of them aired. It was about a police officer and his wife who adopted 3 boys and raised them after their family was taken up by violence. They were raised listening to stories of the great Hat Squad police detectives, and they grew up to be their own little Hat Squad detective group as well. They wore street clothes, fedoras, they dressed like classic gangsters or classic police, and it was just a really good show. I think that if it would have been more than 1 season, it would have lasted a little bit longer. Like I said, it had a great storyline. So my number 9, Hat Squad, from 92 to 93, and it was on CBS. So coming in at my number 8 is a show called True Calling. It's a supernatural drama that aired on Fox from October of 2003 to March of 2005. It starred Elijah Dushku from Buffy the Vampire Slayer fame. It was 2 seasons, 26 episodes. True Davies was a 22-year-old medical student who takes a job at the city morgue when her internship falls through. She has the power to relive the day to prevent people's deaths. She struggles to keep her secret and to juggle her life and to learn how to control her powers and how to make it work. So that is my number 8, True Calling. My number 7 show is Dollhouse, starring Eliza Dushku, who was on Fox from 2009 to 2010. It was about this big corporation who would pay people a crazy abundance of money to have their memory wiped. They would, hire them, I guess, for 5 years. And within that 5 years, they would have different memories implanted into their brain. They would have different jobs that they would have to do, anything from a heist, like a bank robbery, to sex play, to whatever. And then at the end of the job, they would go back to the dollhouse. They would have their memory wiped, and they would be living in this dollhouse. The thing is Eliza's character was starting to remember her real life, and so there was issues coming up and things like that. So it was actually a really great concept of a show. Really wish it would have been further, and was able to go further along with it with more stories. Dollhouse. Coming in at number 6 is a little show that only had 6 episodes and ran on NBC in 1992, and it was called Nightmare Cafe, starring Robert Englund. And the Nightmare Cafe itself was the main character, I would say. Characters had a chance to come in and correct something that had, gone wrong in their lives. Be it morally good, morally bad. They had a chance to go and correct something. And so, even sometimes, even if they didn't want to, they'd have no choice. So it was just a really interesting concept. And because it had Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger in there, it was his little cafe, it hit me in the horror movie heart. So, Nightmare Cafe. Coming in at my number 5 is Early Edition. In 1996, it was on CBS. It was about a gentleman named Gary Hobson who would receive the Chicago Sun-Times newspaper the day before. So he was able to read the newspaper and go and change the events. He would go and save lives. He would go and do whatever he could to change the headlines. And then he would proceed to wake up and have the correct headlines where things changed and people didn't die. So it was actually a really good show. I think it ran for 2 seasons. Early Edition. It was really great. And I think the newspaper was always delivered by this cat that would just mysteriously show up. It was really cute. Coming in at my number 4 is Freaks and Geeks. Ran on NBC for only 1 season, 18 episodes in 1999, and we all loved it. It gave us so many great stars. It gave us James Franco, Seth Rogen, Linda Cardinelli, Busy Phillips, Jason Segel, James Franco. I don't know if I mentioned him already, but like I said, it was a really great show. Lindsay, was trying to change her image from mathlete geek girl to rebellious cool chick. In her life, how she, dropped her nerd friends to get with the cool kids, and how her nerdy brother just thought he was cool all around. Great show. We all loved it. We all wish it was longer than the 18 episodes, but Freaks and Geeks, guys. Alright, coming in at my number 3 show is The Following, starring Kevin Bacon. It is about retired FBI agent Ryan Hardy, who has to come out of retirement to help follow up a case with a serial killer that he has previously dealt with and incarcerated, and it follows he's got this cult following now, a bunch of serial killers that are out to help him. It's about how he escapes and how he gets away with this and that, and how Ryan now, Detective Hardy now has to follow him and has to recapture him. And it's a really good show. So that also ran on Fox for 3 seasons, and it came out in 2013. So The Following. Alright, coming in at my number 2 show is Freaky Links. It starred on Fox for 1 season in 2000, and it starred Ethan Embry as Derek Barnes, who ran a website called freakylinks.com, and with the help of his friends, he investigates paranormal activities and supernatural activities, urban legends. The website was originally ran by his brother, who all of a sudden mysteriously died. And so Derek and his friends, they go and investigate cases and try and help find what really actually happened, the truth behind his brother's death. So, again, Freaky Links. It was my number 2. Alright, coming in at my number one show that ended way too soon is My So-Called Life. It starred Jared Leto and Claire Danes as Angela Chase and Jordan Catalano. Angela Chase, it was a 15-year-old girl, high schooler, who was dropping her nerdy friends, was looking to go and hang out with these new mysterious friends. It was just a great coming-of-age teenage drama that just was amazing for us at the time, who were teenagers who were going through the exact same things that Angela and Jared and all of the other cast members were going through, and characters. And so My So-Called Life, it ended way too soon. We all wish that we could have seen what happened after, you know, it ended on a cliffhanger that just sucked for us. So we really wish that show had at least finished off something. My So-Called Life. Alright guys, so thanks so much for hanging out and listening to my top 10 TV shows that ended way too soon. I really appreciate you guys listening in, hanging out, and liking, subscribing, comment below, share, and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any upcoming videos, because I got a lot more top 10s coming in at you. If you have any comments, if you have any opinions, if you want to share your top 10s with me, comment them, let me know. If you have any top 10s you want to hear about, my opinions on, let me know what you want to hear. Yeah, so I have a few, you know, top 10 cartoons that I used to watch, 80s movies, because I am an 80s girl. You know, there's a whole bunch of horror movies, there's different kind of genres. But like, subscribe, comment below, see you around, because I know you wanna.